Hebrews chapter 10 verse 38 declares, "Now the just shall live by faith." That verse is often pulled out of context by some who claim it proves salvation is by faith alone. Entire denominations have built creeds around this idea. One creed says justification is given solely through faith in Christ, not in consideration of any works. Another claims that faith is the alone instrument of justification. Still another boldly declares, "We are justified by faith only," and this is a most wholesome doctrine. But there is a problem. James chapter 2 verse 24 still stands in the Bible. "You see then that a man is justified by works, and not by faith only." That single verse is enough to overturn the entire system of faith-only teaching. And Hebrews 11, sometimes called the Faith Hall of Fame, actually proves James's point rather than denying it. Let's look at two examples. In Hebrews 11 verse 4 we read, "By faith Abel offered to God a more excellent sacrifice than Cain, through which he obtained witness that he was righteous, God testifying of his gifts." Notice what happened here. Abel had faith, yes, but his faith moved him to act. He offered a sacrifice, and that action, offered by faith, was the reason God testified he was righteous. Faith and obedience worked hand in hand. Abel was not righteous because he simply believed something in his heart. He was righteous because his faith expressed itself in action. The same pattern appears in Hebrews chapter 11, verse 7. "By faith Noah, being divinely warned of things not yet seen, moved with godly fear, prepared an ark for the saving of his household." Think about that for a moment. Noah had faith, but his faith built something. He did not just say, "I believe God will send a flood." He picked up tools and prepared an ark. That ark became the means by which his family was saved. Peter even confirms in 1 Peter chapter 3 verses 20 to 21 that Noah and his family were saved through water. If someone can explain how Noah's family could have been saved without that ark, then perhaps they could explain how salvation could come by faith alone, without works. But the truth is clear. Noah's faith was made perfect by what he did. This is exactly what James wrote in James chapter 2 verse 22. Faith was working together with his works, and by works, faith was made perfect. That verse is not an exception. It is the rule demonstrated in every story of Hebrews chapter 11. Abel, Noah, Abraham, Moses, Rahab, and many others all believed, but their faith was never left standing alone. It moved them, it shaped their choices, and it expressed itself in obedience. The lesson is undeniable. Salvation is never by faith only. Real faith is alive, active, and obedient. As Hebrews chapter 10 verse 38 says, "The just shall live by faith." But as Hebrews 11 shows, living by faith means walking, building, offering, obeying, and enduring. Faith saves when it acts.